Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of WWE 13 will be utterly shit. WWE 12 has been utterly shit. WWE SVR 11, WWE SVR 10, they all have been utterly shit. I am Johnny K, your host for this evening. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about Money in the Bank ladder matches in WWE games. Now, where do I start? Alright, here's the thing, right? When the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, the inaugural WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view came out to television on pay-per-view, it was spectacular. This is their third year coming this Sunday, live on pay-per-view. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, WWE games in 2011 of SVR had a really good chance to implement it into the game. They failed to do that. There's usually a delay which is expected in WWE games. I understand that. So they had, in 2011, their Money in the Bank was at WrestleMania. However, the following year, WWE 12, the game we are currently playing. It's the second year coming of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view on television. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, they did the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. They did that. They put it into the calendar of WWE Universe. But what they did not do is place two Money in the Bank briefcases. There has to be two. Since the WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view started, it has always been two. And what does WWE games do? At SVR 11, they have one. Look, again, that's understandable. At the whole WrestleMania thing happened on a yearly basis. The games can be a bit delayed. That's understandable. Perfectly understandable. WWE 12 should have had two briefcases. And I couldn't have stressed it enough to Corey Ledesma, the absolute jackass. I tweeted him. He never got back to me regarding it. There was only just the one. Only just the one briefcase at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in WWE 12, which is disgraceful, ladies and gentlemen. It is disgraceful. It's not just my opinion. It is fact. It is fact. Who's going to argue that with me? WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Okay, there's two briefcases. The Raw one for the WWE Championship and the SmackDown one for the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, and they got the WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view put into the calendar. They understand the concept of the Money in the Bank. They're not stupid, yet they only had the one briefcase. They were lazy, they were disgraceful, and they were utterly fucking stupid, and they did not care. They did not care about the WWE Games fans. They did not care one bit. Because if they cared, ladies and gentlemen, if THQ gave a shit, they would have had two Money in the Bank briefcases. They would have had two. One for Raw, one for SmackDown. Okay, but they did not. They did not have that. All they had was one, okay, and, they even colored one of the briefcases red. So, obviously, they were aware that the other one should be blue, but they just didn't add that one in. They didn't give a shit. They did a horrible job, ladies and gentlemen. They did a half-assed job, which actually ruined the entire fucking concept. Ruined the entire fucking thing for WWE games. Anyway, and, this is the other point of the matter which really ticked me off. This is what really pissed me off. Well, two briefcases, not being in there really pissed me off to high heavens. But what really added that fuel to the fire is the fact that, look, when they first introduced that modification into the game, you can cash it in on the CPU whenever you want, and it goes straight to a match. You can pin the person, you can win it, and hunky dory, you got yourself the world title or the WWE title. But what really pissed me off is the CPU, whichever person holds it in that roster, whether they're playing as a CPU, because you could be playing as someone entirely else, entirely different. They can't cash it in on you. You can't be playing Universe having great storylines. Mind you, there's no storylines in fucking Universe. Playing through Universe, and any time of the month, any time of the year, the CPU, all right, can smash a storyline right in your face and say, you know what, I'm cashing this in, and then beat you for your title. Not you fucking decide to do the fucking mod where you go for theirs and fucking defeat them. There was none of that. It was ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely ridiculous. They did not try at all with this mod, with this addition to WWE games. They're a really popular one since 2005. 2005. And just now they've decided to implement it in some sort of season, so-called Universe mode. It's disgraceful, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. WWE games is shit. I've told everyone, and a lot of people agree with me. And for the people that don't agree with me, they know I'm right. They know I'm right. But they are in denial, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Money in the Bank. It's so freaking disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't know what else to tell you. I do not know what else to tell you. It's an absolute, utter fucking disgrace. And if WWE 13 comes out having just the one briefcase at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in Universe mode, I swear to bloody God, I am going to hack Corey Ledesma's fucking Twitter, and I'm going to fucking shut it down. I can do it. I can bloody well do it. Because enough's enough. There's only so much someone can take as an avid WWE fan, game fan. And that's just disgraceful. I am going to buy WWE 13, but if there's only one briefcase, if there's not two, all right, a red one and a blue one, like it's meant to be, don't fuck us around, THQ. All right, we pay money to play a game that's proper, not to play a game that's utterly shit. It is the reason that WWE 13 will be my last game, but still, okay, if I'm not going to be doing it this year, this final year for me, I'll be doing it for each and every other person who buys them for the many years to fucking come, unfortunately. But I wouldn't be too surprised if they actually stopped selling. A lot of people have already fucked off WWE games. It's obvious their copies haven't been selling in the last couple of years very well. They've obviously lost the licensing for UFC. They've shut down a fucking headquarters, in San Diego. So they're actually starting to fucking show that they're fucking dumb cunts. A lot of people are starting to realize that. So look, God help them if they can't produce a great WWE 13 game. God help them. Because look, they can still impress me this year. I will not buy any other game from them, but they can impress me this year. They can impress me this year. And I could say a lot of good things about WWE games, but you got to prove me wrong. WWE 13 has to be good, has to be better than good, has to be great, has to be fan-fucking-tastic. And I think that's what everyone expects. No, that's what everyone expects. It's not I think, okay? I know. Everything I say is fact, okay? I like to, throw a common courtesy and let others have their opinion, okay, and see what they think, but trust me. Everyone knows this. All right, WWE games has been shit for a very long time. All right, and THQ have to pull their finger out of their ass, okay? Because this shit has gone on long enough, okay? And on the next edition, all right, we're going to talk about the current WWE 13 roster that's going to be. It's ridiculous. You're only going to have around 30 or so current superstars in the game. And another 30 or so that are going to be Attitude Era. Half the roster's not going to be on the fucking thing. That's actually from television at the moment. It's ridiculous. How are you going to make it work? How are you going to make the modern WWE universe work if there's only fucking 30 wrestlers, 32, 30, whatever the fuck, 35? A Royal Rumble goes for 30 people. What? So you're going to have every single person in the Royal Rumble? What if some people don't even qualify for the damn fight? Don't get me started with the Royal Rumble now anyway. Look, this is ridiculous. WWE games really need to wake the fuck up. And we're going to talk more about that next time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 10 minutes. This has been Johnny K. And I'll see you all next time. Like me on Twitter. Alright, add me on my Facebook profiles. Peace out.